Hey, how's it going? It's your guy King David, TrapMonsters.com. Here today I'm going to be talking about collaborations. I'm going to take you step by step on collaborating when you sending files to another producer for him to work on or whatnot, he or she to work on. And you kind of liking each other's style or vibe or whatnot. You feel like that's a good person or a candidate to collab with. So I get a lot of people who be sending me stuff via Twitter or email or even Facebook at times and YouTube. Wanting to collaborate, and they don't a lot of times know the actual true steps of collaborating when it comes to business terms, should I say. So some people a lot of times they collaborate, they'll send files or whatever, and they do whatever and send it back to them, and that's what it is, but a lot of times there's business behind that still that needs to take place, and a lot of people don't know, so here's if you don't know the actual business terms of collaborating and how these steps go, I'm gonna take you step by step at how this process works out, or how it should go, should I say. So the first thing you got to do, there's three things you're gonna need, three very vital important things you're gonna need. Is the first one is you're gonna need a song split sheet. And I actually did a YouTube tutorial about split sheets. You can look in there and look at my playlist or whatnot, and I take you step by step on how to fill it out or whatnot. And there's also digital split sheets, and that's what I'm gonna be showing you today as well. The second thing is some kind of sound performance organization, meaning someone who's going to collect royalties on your behalf or whatnot. You're going to definitely need that in order to be able to put to get paid. For one, you're going to need that, and for two, you're going to need it because when you fill out when you fill out split sheets, it requires you to put down some type of information for that, for you to be able to get your money at the end of the day. The third thing is going to be is that you need to have a good. It don't have to be a very tight relationship with the other producer or whatnot, but kind of get a good feel of who they are and what type of music they like to do, and you actually like their music, they like yours. You actually genuinely see value in each other's production, and a lot of times, people ask to do collaborations a lot of times, and either that person ain't seasoned yet, you know what I'm saying, and they ask someone who may be a little bit more seasoned. And so, a lot of times you may come across situations where you doing collabs where they'll send you a track, you work on it, and then you'll send them a track. You know what I mean? But how about if you send them a track and you don't necessarily like how they get down? They might not be able to finesse the keys, or they drums patterns or their choice of drums suck. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't too much like the way how they do things a lot of times. Which can cause a lot of friction, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to always find people who are in the same bracket as you know what I'm saying, in talent, or if not a little bit better than you. Not extremely better, because a lot of times, a lot of people who are well seasoned in what they do, they tend to not really want to deal with anybody. Once they hear what you're doing, they don't really want to collaborate a lot of times. So if you ever came across people and you asking them to collaborate and they not responding back, and you maybe have sent them some materials, probably most likely, not to say that you're not good, but they may be a little bit more seasoned than you. They don't see where they can benefit at in the collaboration with you, and hopefully that makes sense to you guys or whatnot. So just making sure, you, like I said, just excuse me, I can't talk word shit today. The split sheet topic we're going to talk about today, the song performance, and then also, we already covered, just making sure you collaborating with the same people this within your means, should I say. You know what I'm saying? So let's get over to all the information you're going to need to get your production rolling. Minimize this window right here. Alright, the first one right here is a website you can go to. This is for digital download, a digital thing. You can do this on your phone, computer, your tablet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just go to the website right here, songsplits.com, and you just fill out your personal information or whatnot. And how you do this is when, say if Joe Blow wants to collaborate with me, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I like what they doing. I see what they doing. So I may want them to work with some tracks I have. So we like, okay, well, we may have video chat, FaceTimed or Skyped or whatever, or even phone called each other and talk, about the tracks that we're gonna be doing for each other, or a track I'll be doing for him or her. And so I got a good understanding of the kind of feel and things where they trying to go with this beat. So the first thing first is that you title once you come with the title of the beat or the track or whatever, you put that there on both ends. Now, if these want to collaborate with me, I'll just do a split sheet. I'll create the name. I'll say, hey, well, what's the name of the track? You know what I'm saying? Or they may already have the website already going or whatever, and they like, okay, well, I want to give you 50% on whatever. You may be doing the drums and the melody in this beat or whatever. I need somebody to do this. I like how you do your drums, patterns, and whatever. So, okay, well, you'll fill this out. I always take care of the business first before I get any file sent to me. Let's make sure we get the split sheets together so I know what I'm getting paid and or vice versa, you know how much you're getting paid. So the track name, right, and then whoever the first person who started the beat, the second person right here, and the percentages is right here. Simple as that. Simple as that. Or if you collaborating with an artist, a music artist, and they singing on your track, or a writer, they have that for that as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but the same thing applies in all aspects of that. Next thing, like I said, you have to make sure you have is either a BMI or an ASCAP, and there's also CSAC as well. So you can look up those three right there and get locked in with one of those three, and then start your SongSplit account. That's how that pyramid goes right there. Once you come up with a good percentage on the beat or whatnot, then what they're gonna do is they'll send you, or you'll send them, the session files. Most likely these will be stems, because a lot of times, say if I'm working in FL Studio, right, and the other person may be working in FL Studio as well. Well, yeah, you can send that session, but what's going to happen is most likely that person might not have the same VSTs or sounds that I may have, or vice versa, or effects that I put on the sound. You know what I'm saying? So what you're going to have to do is just bounce out everything wave files, stemmed out everything from the hi-hat on its own, kicks, 808s, everything on its own wave, everything on its own, every sound in the whole beat. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you added to it, if it was a harp or some kind of a melody or piano or bass or whatever, you should click on that wave file and just hear nothing but a bass or a piano. You know what I'm saying? So just get your track outs. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it. So make sure you send the track outs, because then they can put that in any DAW that they're working in. Like me specifically, I work in Logic and Machine. But if somebody's collaborating with me and they working in, like I said, Cubase or Studio One or whatever, I'll be able to bounce out my session in wave files and stemmed out, and then send them, compress everything, and then email them those files. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be able to pull that up, put it into their choice of DAW that they use, and be able to work on it from there. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's just about it for collaborations. You know what I'm saying? It's just those simple little things right there, but you got to make sure you handle the business first before you start playing around, because it's easy to play, but the first and hard thing is the last thing we like to do a lot of times as music producers. We know for a lot of times we have to actually start from the business aspect first and then go into playing. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you always handle business like that, and you'll have a good cook up. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that's a person that you'll always be able to collab with via internet or whatnot. You don't have to be physical right here side by side, or the same person in your town or whatnot. It could be a motherfucker from overseas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you should be able to handle business in a certain way, and that's how you do it. That's how you do collabs. And those who's been doing it, they'll respect how you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll see that you really about your business first. And in this game, it's definitely about business and making money. So This is your guy King David. I am the plug. Trapmaster.com. Check out that site. If you're a new viewer, make sure you subscribe, hit thumbs up on this thing. Make sure you share it as well. And until next time, peace.